Well, our marathon is coming to an end. Whew. All gamed out.
That was a lot of watching.
A lot of game watching.
Yeah,
So, on this final day of E3 at Coull Discussions, hit us up at coolldiscussions@gmail if you'd like to send us to E3 next year. And we'll cover it real good. Real good. Anyways, we're going to talk about some developers.
Start off with EA, which is a big sports one.
Gotta love me some EA.
Eh,
FIFA 19.
eh,
Hell yeah.
eh.
Hell yeah. Battlefield 5. Got me a little bit some interest in that. What else did they talk about?
The only thing interesting to me about that, well, one, they mentioned a battle royale, but the fact that there are non-static pieces in the game now, so that means the fences won't be those invincible fences anymore that you can
buildings,
actually, destroy
drive
them.
through the buildings with your tanks.
Battlefield has always had destructible buildings.
I want to check it out just for their battle royale. I want to, because,
kind of see what it's about.
I want to see what it's about, because I'm going to
yeah.
compare it to PUBG.
Yeah, of course.
Because, to me, PUBG stands alone.
Yeah, it kind of does.
So I want to check it out.
They
FIFA 19 has me excited, because Alex Hunter continues.
Yeah, no, and you know what? He's an interesting enough character that you kind of want to see what happens.
But you know what they did? They did it again. They did it. They did a good thing. They got that fringe person. I'm a fringe game person. Fringe. I played EA 17. Alex Hunter, I think that was the first year they put it in there, and I went, this is interesting. This is like choose your own adventure sports style.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? I spent $80 on FIFA 18.
True enough.
Guess what's probably going to happen? I'm going to spend $80 on FIFA 19.
They did talk about their big debacle behind Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh, yes.
They did actually kind of apologize for it, which is unusual for a game.
I don't really get what the big debacle was, but whatever.
Yeah. They screwed it up, basically. And I believe in our review, we basically said, if you're a big Star Wars fan, you probably want to play this one. But if you're just going for a shooter, you're going to play something else. And I got to admit, when they talked about it, they're saying that they're going to be bringing the Clone Wars, a heavy focus on that. So General Grievous is going to be a playable character, which is amazing. And Obi-Wan, the original, not the old one, he's going to be in it. So this could be very interesting. But my highlight of the E3 press conference was Sea of Solitude.
From EA?
Yeah. The monster one. Whereas it looks interesting. It sounds interesting. You play as a human. If you are in a group, you can survive quite well. But as soon as you become separated, you start to turn into a monster.
I think a lot of, because don't they have, an open world aspect to it? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But it seems like a lot of co-op and open world stuff is becoming a focus of developers now.
Yeah. Yes.
It seems to be like the more. Was this the one that they made fun of PUBG? No, that was the other guys, the Bethesda or whatever.
Bethesda.
Whatever they were. Was it them? I can't remember who it was, but they were poking fun at the PUBG for looting or something like that. I vaguely remember something, and I kind of went, "You suck."
But yeah, so again, FIFA.
Couple of titles that I'm looking forward to from EA. EA's always been the one thing that I've always kind of followed for their hockey, their Madden.
Yeah, well, they did talk about Madden, but again, it's just one of those games I don't care about. I don't play.
Yeah, it's one of those every year type things.
Yeah, and I've always thought with the sports games is just every year they should up. You pay $5, $10, and they update.
I've always thought
type
that.
Thing,
Yeah.
So that's just
for me, FIFA has changed the game with this choose your own adventure with the Alex Hunter thing.
And I will.
I thought that they got a little stale, hockey and football. They've all just been the same. You can just do the same thing, but they've got more in depth, and that pissed me off. Oh, let's set the concession stand prices. No, I don't want to do that crap. I like it. I like the FIFA, so I'm gonna be on the FIFA train for a while. Other than that, EA, whatever. Battlefield 5, I'll probably check it out if it's reasonably priced.
So next, Bethesda, the one that you're having problems with. I gotta admit, it started
Are
off.
they
really
the
good.
Fallout ones?
Yes, they are the Fallout
Okay.
ones. They're the ones that started off with the metal band.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap, man. Is that all they talked about was this Fallout 76?
Oh no, but
Holy fuck,
it
man.
certainly seemed like it at times.
Sure seemed like it. Every freaking
Now,
time they were talking about something.
Fallout is one of those big games. It's one of those ones that everybody plays type deal, and it's interesting in the sense of the fact that it's going to be a multiplayer game, right? Because this would be the first Fallout that's a multiplayer game. It could be interesting, but I haven't played too many Fallout games.
Yeah, I've
it's
never
one
played
of
any
those.
of them.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. If you don't have a lot of time,
If
you
this
can't
like
play it.
Fallout 76 thing comes out on like the Game Pass, I'm gonna try it. But if it doesn't, I'm not gonna try it.
Yeah, Fallout 4 is going to be on the
Yeah.
Game Pass.
So
and that was
maybe I'll
actually
try that
rather
one.
interesting. So, but these are the guys behind Elder Scrolls.
Oh, the scroll game,
So
yes.
they did the massively multiplayer online
Oh,
one.
is
They
this
also-
just a card game?
Well, no, they branched out and doing different things with it. Card games, multiplayer,
Who's
single
this
player.
Sea of Thieves? Don't they have like a couple of versions of that?
No, not the Sea of
Oh.
Thieves. That's an Xbox.
Oh,
His brain's melting.
my
Just-
brain is fried. They're all just melting together now, and it's just
But they did talk about things. Doom.
Doom.
Doom is coming out. I like the game. It's a lot of fun. And they also do Wolfenstein, which is interesting because I played the first Wolfenstein. I'm trying to get a hold of the second Wolfenstein to play it. Because who doesn't love to kill Nazis?
that was their big theme.
Really?
Kill them fucking Nazis.
Yes, exactly. And he has a good point because it's nice to have a bad guy that's black and white, not shades of gray. So killing Nazis, you can't argue against that.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they teased Wolfenstein Youngblood, which is a co-op game of Blackenstein's twin daughters, which was like, wow, bravo, guys.
See, I think when you watch like these developer specific ones, I think that is for the very hardcore people. Because a lot of these things I was going, what's so great about this? Anyways.
Okay, what did you think of Joke Skyrim?
I don't remember that shit.
Like
honestly,
Alexis.
I really don't. I don't remember it at all. I remember
Okay.
so much talk about this Fallout 76 thing that's all that's playing in my brain when I think of developers. Like I just think of that and I'm like,
Okay, so that's what you got from Bethesda was just Fallout 76.
that's what I got, and that's all I can remember because that's I'm just like, oh.
And in some cases that's the only thing some people can remember. But for me, Bethesda was just it was okay. It had a couple of funny moments. They tried to have a little bit of fun with it, like with Prey doing the little behind the scenes.
I remember that, yeah.
The extra modes that are coming for it, which is like, hey, you know what? Prey actually looks like a great game to play, but I only have so much time in the day, and PUBG sucks up most of it.
There's nothing in these across. Well, it's EA assigned because they made me, but the other ones I just kind of went. This is where I kind of got lost, and this is where the fringe player in me went. This is why I don't like video games, and I'm checking right the fuck out.
That's totally fine. I'm really surprised you kind of watched all of them.
Oh, man, was it tough. The one, what's that, Equa Square or whatever the hell we did?
Square Enix.
Oh my.
You know what? We'll jump right into that one. Square Enix, they do some really big titles like Shadow, Tomb Raider. They did the Nier Automata. They Just Cause, Dragon Quest, and Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a big game. It's a big deal. And the fact that it's coming for the Xbox, that was the biggest thing I got for Kingdom Hearts. Dragon Quest 11, which is coming out. Again, Dragon Quest is another big game. It harkens back to the original Super Nintendo. Under the Moonlight, typical JRPG, Japanese role-playing game. Shadow the Tomb Raider. Do you remember the trailer for that? She's just
Maybe.
going around and just brutalizing
Maybe a little
people.
bit. I think I might have
Like
remembered.
she jumped onto the tree, hung the one guy.
Oh, yeah.
Threw the gas can and blew it up. And I'm just thinking, wow.
Only if
I know
games
I
could really
haven't
be like this.
I know I haven't played the second reboot Tomb Raider yet, but that first one, I don't remember brutalizing the bad guys that badly, and I got the sense of this isn't Laura Croft. This is like the Punisher going around killing people.
And like I said, you can see the drastic difference between a hardcore gamer and a fringe gamer right here, because he's very excited about these developers talking about these games, and I'm out in left field here going, what's going on? Why is this so exciting? I'm going, these are just regular, you know what I mean? So like for hardcore gamers, this is probably pretty cool.
Yeah,
but for people who are just like, don't watch
the
them.
casuals. Yes.
Watch the big guys.
Watch Sony,
Watch
Microsoft, Nintendo.
And you'll get the gist of the
You
idea.
will get the gist of it.
For hardcore people, yes, watch these ones because you'll get very excited and you'll be very happy and it'll be like Christmas for you.
Yes. I have one last one. Ubisoft. Ubisoft always has... Okay, what did you think of the beginning of the Ubisoft one? The dancing panda bear. Do you remember that? Oh, you missed Ubisoft?
I think maybe I didn't watch the Ubisoft one. We had a list of things that we had to watch, and I just got so mumbled and lost in all of them, I may have forgotten.
I gotta admit that if I had dropped a tab of acid...
Oh, because, they talked about Assassin's Creed, right?
Yes, they did.
Oh, I watched the highlights. I had to watch highlights because I didn't have time to watch the whole one, but I watched the highlights of the new Assassin's Creed.
Yes, but the beginning of the Ubisoft press conference was almost like watching an acid trip. It was just... and I think it went on for like 10 minutes. Now, they were promoting Just Dance. 3 or 4, whatever one it was. And it was like, okay, I get it. But it did honestly feel like I just dropped a tab of acid. I was like, ooh, this could be interesting.
Maybe it's a good thing I didn't watch.
Yeah.
Well, I remember watching the highlights of that one because they talked about a new Assassin's Creed or whatever. It's going to be in... what?
Yeah, this year.
Yeah, but no, it's going to be set in...
Greece.
Yeah.
And
so I do like the Assassin's Creed. The last one, Origins, that we played, we reviewed it. Check it out.
It was really fun.
It was really fun. So maybe I'll...
Now, you're going to be able to play as a male or female character, which is a first for Assassin's Creed.
And it's going to be different. Depending on who... If you choose a female, it's going to be a different story. You choose a male, it's going to be different. So that's pretty cool because you can have almost 2 games in one.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool.
So the Division 2 was talked about a little bit.
I think that's the Tom Clancy one, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think the idea of that looks pretty cool. Like the game itself. So it's on Game Pass, so I'll be.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Beyond Good and Evil, they teased it last year. They talked about it this year. It's still not built, really. So this could be another game that could be 2 or 3 years down the road. The
cinematography,
yes, looks amazing for it, but it's not gameplay. So it's just a unnecessary tease.
See, and I think that's the big thing that you take. Like developers, they show you game engine footage or whatever it's called, and it's footage. like I said, just show me the damn game that I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
Let me see gameplay that when I pick up a controller and turn the game on, that's what I'm playing. Because a lot of these are just they're like theatrical trailers, and it's like, okay, cool,
right? Because Ubisoft is the ones that does Assassin's Creed. They did one called what was that one? They did one where you actually played as a Templar, and there was a lot of sailing in it. They also did a pirate one, for that matter. And Ubisoft is taking that pirate aspect of the game and turned it into its own one called Skull and Bones. And they're actually doing it in the Indian Ocean, which is not the Americas, which could make it a little different. They showed an incredible amount of gameplay from it. It looks promising. I enjoyed the pirate ship combat in the Assassin's Creed. And
so
it
did
looks similar to it. So there's, again,
Potential. There's a few games that like kind of like made me go, okay, maybe, but I'm not gonna like go spend money on it. If it shows up somewhere where I can play it for free for a little while, I'm gonna try it. But if it doesn't, I'm just gonna forget about it. And
my big one was my moment for Ubisoft was Starlink, which was the Disney Infinity spaceship one. So you're gonna be able to take these model toy spaceships, put them on, and then you're going to be able to play them in the game and go through the game.
Like
and
the amiibos or whatever?
Yeah, like the amiibos, right? My biggest moment was the fact that, they were talking about Starlink, then all of a sudden they show Star Fox, which is a Nintendo character, show up in his fighter, and start wreaking havoc in the Starlink universe. And I was like, did they screw up the commercial or something? I was like, did they mess up? And no, he's going to be a playable character. You're going to be able to buy his figure and his ship, which was like, ooh, neat. I thought it was very neat. And the fact that Miyamoto was in the audience and they gave him the prototype of the Star Fox ship. He is the designer of the original Star Fox games for Nintendo, which I actually have a very interesting past with. And yeah, there you go. The developers are for hardcore gamers. Watch it if you love this stuff. If you eat, drink, game, repeat, that's what you want to do. This is what I do. This is what I love about E3 is games, stop talking, games. And this year, they kind of did a lot of that. Except for Sony. They screwed up. I'm going to keep saying that.
Like, overall, E3 was okay. Like,
for somebody who's never done it before,
it was okay. It was, like, I can understand why people enjoy it, because if you are a hardcore gamer and you love games, then it's going to be great. It's going to be right up your alley. I enjoyed the big guys, but the developers were just, like, aside from EA, because I'm a sports guy, but the rest of them, I just was like, oh my god, this is painful to watch. It was like, just end it. I was just like, okay. There was a couple, like, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad. There was a couple games that I went, okay. If I see it, I'll remember it, because it'll trigger that part of my brain. I'll go, oh yeah, this is the game I wanted to check out. Maybe.
And yeah, as I said, it's Christmas for gamers.
Sure is.
Because January to June is a dead time of games for the most part. The couple of interesting ones do come out, like God of War came out this past year. But June, that's when it all starts. And I was really glad that a lot of the developers went, hey, this game is available now. Hey, this game is available now. Hey, this game is available now for free. And it's just like, ooh.
Yep, I think we're seeing a change in the way business is done. I think we're going to more.
Yeah, and
it's a good thing. It's a very
good thing. So,
it's not a bad thing for once. It's not
this E3 was halfway. This E3 was actually pretty decent last year. Not so much. As I said before, Sony tends to show us games that they're working on, not available this year. Microsoft tends to talk too much. They didn't. It was just game.
Yeah, they did a lot of.
And they went too fast in some cases, so the developers help explain some of the games that they showed. And it was like, great.
Check it out. If you have any interest in video games, just give it a shot. You may like it, you may not. Who knows? Let us know down below. Subscribe to our channel. Go check out some E3 video game stuff.
All week. Well, all the previous week anyways.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, and people are just doing their E3 hangover this week, which is... this is what happens when you binge a lot on stuff, on games, like I have and you have, and...
There was a lot of game stuff happening in my brain, and it...
you could see it bleeding over.
I couldn't tell the difference after a while. I was like, what's happening? Huh? Why are they talking about this one again? What? Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in for this week of gaming.
Yes.
See ya.
See ya.